السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Hello everyone. This is Mr. Ahmed Ragab from Al-Aqiq Schools National Section. Okay. Today the first episode of our series that will talk about grammar rules. Okay. I want you to concentrate carefully to be able to understand and answer the questions with me. Okay, guys. First of all, I love all of you so much, and I hope a fruitful future for all my blood students. Okay, thanks a lot. Let's start. Today we are supposed to talk about the present simple. Okay, some students, Mr. Ahmed, present simple. Okay, present يعني حاضر. It talks about something that's happening now. Of course, you know. يعني the main uses of the present simple, we'll talk about it now. Okay, or we'll talk about them now. Okay, guys. After we study grammar, have a look. You will be able to write correctly. You will be able to, inshallah, to speak fluently and correctly. And by the end, finally, you will be able to write without any mistakes. So that we want you to do. Okay? Number one, if you want to study any tense, not just the present simple, all other tenses, you must know 5 elements or 5 things. Number one, the uses of the tense. Number two, the formation of the tense. Number 3, the key words that help you to identify and recognize the tense. Number 4, the negative. And number 5, the question, how we make question. Again, number 1, yes, the formation of the tense or the uses of the tense. Why we use this tense? To talk about something is happening now, or talk about something that will happen in the future, or talk about something that happened before, whatever. The formation of the tense, يعني how can we form a sentence? How can we make a sentence to express the action? Number 3, the key words, in which if you see these words in the sentence, so that it help you or they help you to recognize that the sentence is present or past or future. Okay. And the formation of the sentence and the negative of the sentence. Number 5, the question of the sentence or the tense. Okay, guys? Thanks. Let's start with the uses of the present simple tense. The uses. And I told you 5 elements. The first element, uses. We talk about the present simple for more uses, but today we are supposed to deal with just 2 uses. Number 1, the fact. Number 2, habit. Fact, when I say water freezes at 0 degree. Okay? الماء يتجمد عند 0 درجة مئوية. That's a fact. Okay? يعني حقيقة. And also for habit. Habit يعني عادة. Mr. Ahmed, I go to school every morning. It's your habit. Yes, you go to school every morning. My sister helps my mother every day. Yeah, it is a habit. Your sister, she has a habit of helping your mother. Okay, so we talked about 2 elements. Number 1, as you see, guys, we talk about the facts and the habit. Habits such as action that happen regularly. Habitual action. They usually take a walk with their son. That is a habit. يعني عادتهم بيتمشوا مع ابنه. Okay? So, these are the 2 uses that we talk about today. And there are more uses we won't talk about. Okay. طيب. Mr. Ahmed, number 2, the keywords. You promised us to tell us the keywords of the tense. Yes, of course. Because I love you so much. The keywords of the present simple. Have a look now, guys. We have some keywords such as always, never, sometimes, often, usually, every day, once a week, on Mondays, on Sundays, and so on. Okay? So these words help you to identify or recognize that the tense is a present simple. Okay? طيب Mr. Ahmed, how we can put these words in the sentence? I'll tell you. You put them like that. Before the main verb, after the verb to be. يعني I, always, I, never, I, sometimes. Before the main verb. She always walks. That is the main verb. So that we have the subject, she, فاعل. The adverb of frequency, always. And the verb walks. And complement. But once a week, every day, on Sundays, on Mondays, twice a week, okay? Once a week. At the beginning or at the end of the sentence. And you can say they go to the ballet lesson once a week by the end of the sentence. But these keywords, you put them before the main verb. Yes, the main verb, like walk. And after what, guys? Yeah, after the verb to be, if you have a verb to be. He is often, or they don't, if you have a negative, they don't usually read. Okay, guys? Thanks a lot. طيب. Mr. Ahmed, number 1, we talked about the uses of the tense. Number 2, we talked about the keywords of the tense. Number 3, guys, let's talk about, okay, the formation of the tense. I promised that we'll talk about the formation. Some students ask me, what do you mean by formation? Formation اللي هو التكوين. يعني استخدم ازاي؟ احطه ازاي الجملة؟ I say subject اللي هو الفاعل plus the verb plus the rest of the sentence. يعني تكملة الجملة. Okay? We say if you have I, we, you, they or plural noun جمع, we put the verb in the infinitive. يعني subject plus verb. يعني I say I am play. I said guys. Subject plus verb. You don't add am, you don't add is, you don't add are. Okay? You don't have to add this a. Just when I say subject plus the verb, so that you don't have to add am, is, or are, because some students get confused. I am play. We will talk about verb to be and the formation of the verb to be in another episode. But today we talk about the present simple. Concentrate. Okay? So use the formation of the tense to make sure that you are writing correctly. You are writing, guys, correctly. Okay? Right. So the boys go. The infinitive form of the verb. You don't add anything. You don't add any suffix or prefix. You don't add s. You don't add es. Okay. Right. If the subject he, she, it, or singular noun like Ahmed, the cat, whatever, you add s, es, or ies. Okay, Mr. Ahmed, I know. I add s, es, or is. طيب. When we add s, when we add es, when we add is. Listen carefully. Listen, guys. We add s to all verbs. Okay? We add es if the verb ends with ss, sh, ch, o, or x. If the verb ends with one of these suffixes, we add es to the end of the verb. Right? Yes. Yes. Someone thinks that we add this s or es to make it a plural. No. We don't add these suffixes s or es or is to the noun. We add these suffixes to the noun to change them from singular to a plural. But now we add this suffix to the a. Yes. Concentrate to the verb. To change the verb from the base form to be in the present a. Yes, in the present simple. Okay? We add es, or is. S, okay, to any verb. Es if the verb ends with ss, sh, ch, o, or x. Ies if the verb ends with the letter y preceded by a consonant. Someone can ask me, Mister, what are the consonant letters? ايه الأحرف الساكنة? I'll tell you, guys, all the letters in English are consonant except some vowels. A, E, I, O, and U. These are the 5 vowel letters. The rest of the letters are consonant. Thanks a lot. Brilliant, guys. Interesting. Love you so much. Okay. So we put subject plus the verb. We add these suffixes to the verb and the complement. She works at a school, at a company, whatever. Okay? طيب. The boy goes to the pool. Have a look now. If the verb ends with S, SH, CH, O, or X, we add what? Yes, ES. If the verb ends with the letter Y preceded by consonant, we omit Y and add IS. But, yes, someone say play. Play ends with Y preceded by, a vowel. Can you tell me what are the vowel letters? Yes, A, E, I, O, and U. Thank you a lot. So play, it will be plays. Just we add S. Okay, Mr. Ahmed. Can you guys help me to answer these questions? They are a little bit difficult. I want you to help me. Yeah, now you understand, and you are able to answer them correctly. You are responsible guys. So, my brother sometimes go fishing. The verb go. Brother singular. Yes. And the verb ends with the letter O, so that we add what? S or ES or IS? Excellent guy. We add ES because the verb ends with the letter O and the subject is a singular. Okay? Sorry. The dolls sit on the shelf. Dolls is a singular or plural? Yeah, plural because it ends with a S. So I told you, if you can remember, that if the verb ends with, if the subject is plural, we put the verb a, we add what? Yeah, we don't add anything to the verb. So that the dolls sit the same on the shelf. The boys also plural, so that we put the verb in the infinitive. The girl is singular, and the verb here, the subject, and the verb here in brush her hair twice a week. I don't have hair, alhamdulillah, but I have beard. Brush, it ends with SH, right? And the verb is a, is singular. MashaAllah, tabarakallah alayk. So we add what? We add ES. Let's check our answer. All of your answers are correct. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. That means you understood the lesson correctly. She goes ES, the verb infinitive, and here we add ES. So, guys, I want you to remind me about the formation of the present simple, the keywords of the present simple, the uses of the present simple. Okay? Yeah. The formation of the present simple, yes, you can say if the subject of the sentence, I, we, you, or they, or plural nouns, we put the verb in the infinitive form without any suffix or prefix. I go to school, right? The verb I go. And if the subject is he or she or it or singular noun, we add S or ES or IES to the verb. S for all verbs, ES if the verb ends with S, SS, SH, CH, O or X. IES if the verb ends with Y preceded by consonant, we omit Y and add IES. Okay. But if the verb ends with Y preceded by a vowel, what should we do? Yes, we just add S to the verb. And now, that is the end of our first episode. Inshallah, we'll complete negative and the question in our second episode. Thanks a lot, guys, for your attention, and see you next episode to complete the negative and the question of the present simple tense. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.